Good morning. Welcome to March. It's March 1st where I am here in Australia. And I just wanted to get on and film this video. I started to get downloads this morning early as soon as I woke up and in the shower, and they are crazy. And the energy seems to be very different to February. And I just wanted to get on and share my perspective and see maybe if you're feeling the same, or this might give some insight to you about how to embrace the energy of March. Hi, I'm Suze from Smarting Coaching. I'm an intuitive, I'm a life coach. I'm just a girl out here navigating everything ascension, awakening, life really. And I just want to share some things with you. So, hey, thank you so much for joining me. So, I'm seeing all sorts of visuals in my mind this morning. I'm seeing visuals of a beaver dam, and the beaver dam is breaking, or it has broken, and it's broken with a bang. But I just want to backtrack to February. I don't know about you, but I found February to be amazing, but it was very stop-starty. And I would start and then gain momentum and then lose the momentum and stop and gather some more information and start again. And it just sort of seemed to go on for the whole of February. And the last couple of days of February, I have felt exhausted, physically, mentally, spiritually, the whole deal. I called a whole heap of things off in the last couple of days because I just felt done. And I really didn't understand what was happening. On the whole, February was a great month, but it was just so, like I said, stop-starty and exhausting. Little did I know what was going to happen waking up this morning was the visual of the beaver dam breaking and everything flooding out. And I've got a whole heap of information, so I just want to break that down for you as it's coming in pretty well. So the beaver dam has been letting little bits and pieces leak through, but as a whole, it's really held up the flow of the river of life, right? Through February, that river of life wasn't totally dry, but it wasn't really flowing to the best of its ability. And I found that quite hard to navigate, and it was a bit frustrating. This morning, that beaver dam has broken. And what I'm seeing is the absolute flow is here, and it's fast and it's chaotic. You know, once a dam breaks, what happens? There's a flood of water, and it goes all up the sides and all over everything that hasn't had water on it for a while, and it's got dust and it's got debris and it's got whatever it is. So your life has been sitting there, and all of a sudden this water is going to come through and touch the sides and go right up and touch everything that hasn't been touched for a while. And it can feel chaotic, and it can feel overwhelming, and it can feel a little bit crazy. And I get that, totally get that. But it also feels free. And it also feels exciting in the stomach area of butterflies with a little tad of, oh my goodness, what is happening? But yet an inner knowing of, let's ride it like we're riding the rapids, like we've chosen to be here. So I'm seeing about staying in the middle, choosing the middle of the river, staying in the middle, staying centered within yourself, knowing that this is exciting, this is what we opted in for, even though we may feel in the moment like, get me out of here. But let all the chaotic stuff and all the side stuff swirl and go, and let it go past you. Let it clear. Allow the chaotic water to do what it's meant to do, which is flow through and flush out all the old stagnancy, all the old ways, all the old energy. Let it do a clear. My mind feels like it's exploded, but with clarity. It's like a mindgasm, if you will. It's like a freeing, exciting, bubbling mix of just the unknown, but it's not scary unknown. So I feel like March is going to be quite quick, quite flowy, quite chaotic, but chaos leads to growth, and chaos leads to new. And the river will eventually calm down once the water all rushes past and it finds its equilibrium again. And it will calm down to maybe a new normal because it's been dry for so long. So it'll find its depth and it'll clear out. And then the chaos will be underneath, but the top of it will be clearer, less chaotic, a bit like the duck that's on the water, you know, or the swan, and it looks beautiful. But if you go underneath, those feet are going and they're turning and they're doing all the things like a boat on the river. So I'm feeling that that is actually an amazing thing if you can go with it, but it's easy to get swept up in the chaos. It's easy to try and duck and dive and weave in which case a lot of that chaotic stuff that's clearing from the sidelines will impact you more so than it would if you could stay in the middle. What does stay in the middle mean, Suze? Well, staying in the middle means coming back to you, centering yourself, remembering why you're here, what you are to do, what's on your lane and what's not on your lane, all right? And not getting outside of that. For the most part, that can expand later on, but right now, it's about sticking right in your lane, in the middle of your lane, so that you can avoid all the chaos. You get to the edge of your lane, you push out of your lane a little bit, you might get smacked in the head by a tree branch or something that's coming down in the rushy chaos of the water. We can recover from that, but hey, you know, we really don't want to be dealing with extra stuff right now. So stay centered in that river. Remember that everything is happening for you, not to you. Don't fall into victim mode. Remember that this is a clearing. It's a fast forward movement, chaotic feel. But like I said, chaos sometimes precedes the most amazing change and growth ever, if you give it a chance and don't get stuck in the chaos. So that's my thoughts right now. There's so much coming through, but I wanted to share that because sometimes when we enter a new month, a new season, a new something, when the energy changes and it does a complete 180 or it goes out into a whole other stratosphere of anything that you've ever known before, it can throw you and it can knock you down. And I'm just trying to say it's knocking at everyone, but you can choose how much it knocks you by, like I said, staying centered. Let the chaos clear. Don't become involved in stuff. That's a waste of your energy. Don't give your energy to stuff, to arguing online, to pushing your point to someone, to say you're wrong and I'm right and this is all the reasons why I'm right and I'm going to stand here and preach at you until you agree with me. Don't waste your time on that. You know what's for you. You know where you are. You know why. You know your why better than anyone else. Other people may question your why at this stage. They may question why you are so calm in the chaos. You can share with them on that, but don't be pulled into their chaos by saying, oh, well, you don't know, my circumstance is different. Oh, if you were in my life though, oh yes, but you're so lucky and you're so what. No, don't fall into all that. Don't get sucked down into the chaoticness of the sides of the river. Stick in your lane, let the chaos clear, because the sun is going to shine. You are going to find once it's cleared, you can see all the space that is left now from the clearing of all that shit that was really ready to go, that we were just hanging on to in this beaver dam, thinking I just might need that. I don't know how long it's going to be before this. I might need that. I might need to stay here, do this skill, do whatever. All that's not meant for you is going to go. Anything that is meant for you, anything that is meant to be in your life, once the water's clear, you'll find down the river. Okay, I hope this makes sense. Hang in there, guys. Chaos precedes growth. Chaos precedes change. It's all coming. We just have to stay in our lane, let it all go on around us. Okay, have the most amazing day. Love you. I'll talk to you soon.